let's stay in very simple. In a weather like this, we don't want to go too much crazy on the brightness. Something by subtlety is very important. In the mood and feelings is very important as well. So I will stay in simple. Weather change 4 to summer to 4, something about nice now. I made a little simple example to show you what is about our show today. When you roll the paper, this is simply roll the paper, right? And paper or anything, even tissue, when it rolls, you can see that. When you, I like to, before, a few weeks ago I made it as a page show. Now I look at this one as a roll. When you roll here, there's so many layers going on. So this layer is going to, instead of look at the side, I bring into the as a more main concern of our form into the show. So more you roll over this paper, you will get the more different colors. Let's just roll over different colors as example, so you can see what I'm talking about. For example, see, even you see the simply blue and yellow, you can have a nice, space, as well as colors will give us some sort of interesting information to what is going to be, patternizing, and you can roll all kinds of layers all together, and different colors goes another look as well. So let's focus on this part into our art haze. So that is my idea today. We go this kind of roll. As you see, this kind of roll has always the forms, which I like to use this kind of forms. Even sometimes I can use as a like bottle caps. You can use at the back after you open the jam. It's kind of this very interesting to making circle. So first of all, on black color, easy to see visually. This one I will use as a more pattern. Same thing, use a draw like same. Use this one is very easy to draw because using same pattern again, you won't miss it and make another, way of juxtaposition we can call same. Like that. So either make a straight, nice line. For instance, you can use a yellow pattern. I will use a more different, small size of a cap, so that way all sides and working together. Also flat wood, which is very inexpensive, and actually still a little wet though, and then I use some glues and water on it. Now, when you stand like a raw art, in simple the way it is the using the, we've been doing a lot of shadow shape, and actually white is one of the challenging color though in this like lighting, but this is one of our, because of this like challenging, be into the more like creative way to bring up. Let's look at it. For example, once these are very. Another one is contrast. Look at this with hard, board. But when you use it, the tissue is very soft. This soft one, you can just twist over like that, or use this one. But this one making more swirl-like. For example, when you have, the strings, those things are very interesting. So these are more forms I will take a look at today's, the main creation right here. That's very good. Glue here, so make it easy, right? And either you can use all this knife, right? Knife, or why don't I just use a brush? Either simple brush, use a little water. Different size will bring it different forms. So previously you can cut a little smaller as well. Okay, like that. So I'm gonna do that one by one. While you're doing it, almost like you feel like meditation, which is nice. This kind of weather, use your hands. Okay, use your hands. Nothing fancy, but staying simple. You're on the table or you're at home. So I thought about this simple way to create an entertaining to yourself. So I came up to here very simply, and then I will keep doing it, right? thinking about the, the paper roll edge, that is the foam today, foam of our, like that. I like to use a braid. So now I'm gonna make a big, swirl, foams, and you can really make a huge, hazel. It's kind of funky though. I like it. All kind of, so you can foams, you can do that. Or, this paper is something about the softness. It's easy to work with, like more craft-like. Okay, so one simple white foam doll actually is bring another interesting, looks. It depends how I move. Okay, so utilize those shapes and those movement, and you can present the whole, this flat. And when you have foam, there's always a plus minus shape, and also it brings the different reflection. So my work, I'm talking about this reflection. As you last 2 weeks, we did a lot of shapes. So moving around different shape change because for different edge, making the shapes and go around. Okay. So use those shape around now.